Hi everybody, it's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan, and today we are playing with the Cup of Tea bundle, and it's got this great stamp set. I love the sentiments and the fonts, and then it's got these great dies that die cut out the teacup, an outline of the teacup, and then all the little pieces, the floral, the lemons, or you could do lime, the tea bag. So it's a great stamp set. It's also got some hearts and flowers. I love that they gave you multiples of some of the dies, so that makes it nice and easy. But it also coordinates really well, of course, with the designer series paper that we have. But we also have the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes, which make making cards really nice and easy. And here's one of the envelopes and a matching card that goes with it. But I was going to show you how to trim this down and make a little matchbox book that you can put a little tea packet in, and maybe a sugar packet if you want. Now, I don't have the tea pack or tea bag or sugar packet. I literally just ran out this weekend of tea and my order has not come in, so I can't put it in here, but I'm going to show you how we can put it together, and then you can just add the stuff yourself. Okay, so what we're going to first want to do while we're here is, before we start assembling this, I wanted to do a few die cuts, and we're going to use our mini Stamp and Emboss machine. And I'm going to pick some papers here. Like, I thought this would be a good teacup. We want some greenery. And then I think I want a flower here as well. So let's use these pieces of designer series paper. And we're going to bring in our mini cut and emboss machine. That's why this machine is so nice and handy. You can have just a little one sitting on your desk and don't need to grab for the big one unless you have big projects. I think I'm going to do a couple things here. Okay. So I'm first going to start with that red piece, and I'm going to do the big cup and then a couple of the little flowers. And then we're also going to do some greenery. And then one last piece, we're going to do the outline of this mug with the vines on it. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And then I'm going to stamp really quick too, so that we can get all that out of the way and then have fun putting our project together. How does that sound to you guys? So let me just pick out a few of these pieces. Okay, and then I'm going to want to put these dies back so I don't lose those. Okay. Then I am going to come in with my Sweet Sorbet ink, which is one of the new in colors. And I'm going to have a basic white piece of cardstock here. And it's just a scrap because I want to do a sentiment on here using our stamp set here. And so let's see here. I'm thinking let's see. That should work perfect. I'm going to trim this down once I get it stamped on here. So it's 1 inch wide, and then let's see how much I want to cut it here. I'll bring in our paper trimmer because we'll be needing that for the next part of our project. Okay, so I'm going to trim this at 2 inches, so 1 inch by 2 inches. Okay, and we'll set that aside. And then I'm going to bring in that card. So it's a card base, which is, I believe it's, let's see here, it's 5.5 inches by 8.5. And I'm going to cut it at 2 3/4 inches. Okay, so you can make 2 of these out of 1 card base, or here's another idea. You could use this for a smaller card to add in with the envelope. Okay, and we could still do that. Maybe we'll make both. Okay, so what you're going to then do is on the white side, you want to score it at 1 inch. Okay, and then we're going to need to trim this off. So I'm going to trim it at, let's see here. I'm going to trim 1.25 inches off the blue part. So let's see if I'm happy with that. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. So let's do one other thing here. Let's also cut down some designer series paper for our card. So I want my card to be, let's see, 2.5 by 3 3/4. Let's do that. Let's do this. 3 3/4. I'm going to save that little scrap there. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm also going to let's also stamp while we have this, so we don't need our paper trimmer anymore. Let's stamp on another piece of basic white. We're going to stamp the striped teacup. Oh, hold on. You know what? I do want to cut this down, because then we won't die cut anything out here. So let's see what size this was again. This was 2.5 by 3 3/4. So I want to do 2 by 3.5. That's perfect. Then we don't have to do any more cutting down. Okay. So now we can come in with our block and I'm going to stamp my teacup. Let me get my pad here. I think I'm going to go this way. Okay, just like that. And then I think I'm going to take some of this Parakeet Party ink and I'm going to take some of the floral or pieces here. And I'm just carefully adding some greenery here. And then I'm going to add a sentiment using the Orchid Oasis ink. Sorry, I've got my hands all over the place, but since we just decided to add a little card, I didn't prepare myself for that part. And then I'm going to do thank you. Just right there on the side. So a quick and easy card, which is what I love out of these card bases. Okay. So let's put that together really quick. We'll add our designer series paper. And I'm leaving the wider thing here because I'm going to tie some ribbon around there. And then we'll add our sentiment or our stamped image. And then we will get some ribbon, and I'm going to do some of the Orchid Oasis ribbon. And this is, again, all in colors that we've used, and it all pairs with this awesome Time for Tea stamp set. So I'm just tying a ribbon. Oh man, I made it too loose. Okay, we're gonna start over again. Sorry guys, I did not mean to make it that loose, and it would just fall off and it would drive me bonkers. There we go. And then just gonna tie a little bow here. And then trim this off. So there's our little card, okay? And then now let's make the matchbook portion that we were originally gonna make. And I got distracted by using the whole card base. So you have a whole little gift in one. And actually, this would be cute too. You could make this just a gift card holder. I believe a gift card will fit in here. Let's check, because I have one sitting here on my desk. At least I thought I did. I might have cut it too short. Let's see. Okay, so if you wanted to do a gift card, I would do this as a 1/2 inch flap, and then it would fit. But since my original idea was for tea, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna staple this down towards the bottom, right in the center, so that my tea bag will sit in there. Okay. Then I'm gonna use this scrap from my leftover piece here, and I'm going to attach that there so that you could put a little sugar packet in there. I'm going to place that right at the center at the top. Okay. And then you could flop down your card just like that. And then we're going to decorate the front of our card, and I'm going to layer together these 2 cups. Ah, got stuck on my hands. Okay, so I'm just adding some glue here. Okay. And then I'm going to add dimensionals, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to only add dimensionals, whoops, to this top part right up here, like right in the middle. So right about here. Okay. Then I'm going to take the back off. And I'm going to put it so that the saucer is down on my white part there, okay? Then I'm going to add my greenery. Just like that. And then I have 2 flowers here. That one blends in too much. I was thinking I was going to use it on there, but I think I'll use it on here. So I'm just going to go ahead . this there. Come on. My liquid glue is acting up there. Okay. And I didn't use my sentiment after all that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in here and it'll just be covered up by the tea bag once it's in there. Okay. And then I want to bring in my In Color matte decorative dots. And I'm going to add some of the light blue here on here. And then over here, I'm going to add some of this Orchid Oasis. Like that. Okay, so there are our two projects that then will fit into your envelope. So then you can have a whole gift in your little envelope. How's that? Thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I will see you later, my creative peeps. Have a great day. Bye-bye.